Hi guys, you're welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Reality Pearl, and today we are going to talk about the Real Housewives of Lagos season 3 episode 2. But first of all, before we start, please do click on that subscribe button. I need you to please support this channel and also like the video. Thank you so much for your support, and let's get straight into the review of today's episode. So the first episode, we got to see Caroline and her daughter kind of having a little mommy-daughter chit-chat. Of course, in episode 1, Caroline said that her daughter had gone to stay with her father. And I was wondering, like, maybe it's just, a few weeks. Maybe it was just to go and spend the weekend and come back. For 3 months or 4, her daughter has been away. And in fact, maybe even for more, because she said she told her daughter that for like 3 or 4 months after she left to her dad's place that she couldn't sleep. I was like, for 3-4 months. Hey, Jesus Christ. I can't even imagine it. I cannot imagine. I'm sure they were having loads of fun conversations and all that, but it's hard. I can obviously tell her daughter is a sassy little mini Caroline. Right. I like the relationship. I would want to see more of, family dynamics in this season, really, because it's one thing that the Real Housewives of Lagos have been missing. We also saw a scene of Dabota and her daughter having a little photo shoot, and yeah, really nice. I love the direction that it's going. Okay, I just wish that they will continue. We want to see more about what is happening in these people's lives. So yeah, speaking of Dabota, this is what I really wanted to talk about in the first episode. In this second scene, we can see Dabota talking with her friend. Remember that she said she wasn't holding any grudges against Laura, and whatever things she had, whatever issues she had with Laura's sister. She said that, right? But it was obvious to me that she had some things that she wanted to get off her chest. Maybe in the course of this season, she would do that. I can see her taking some cheap shots at Laura. There's just something there. I don't know if you guys have noticed. First of all, in the first episode, when she was like acting as if she was forced to go for that event. And then she now also mentioned that she bought 2 pieces of hair for 400 and something thousand. I didn't think that was necessary. She was not the only one that bought hair from Laura. Why did she think that she needed to tell us like how much it was? Like, of course, that was a cheap shot. And that's my opinion. Right now, she's talking to her friend about Laura, and she was like, Laura said, how is it that we see ourselves, we run into ourselves from time to time, but we never really get to speak to each other. She was like looking at Laura like, Obviously now you can tell that she has it out for Laura. She might not be coming out, guns blazing, but she will definitely be coming out. Fast forward to when she now finally met Caroline, and she was like, she knows Caroline, and that Caroline even reached out to her when she was having her issues. And sincerely, I don't know what the story is about, and I'm not even going to start trying to dig them up. I'm not interested like that. I think they both have this thing against Linda. Why is Auntie Dabota trying to take us back? Like, I thought we had trashed this same storyline. Caroline has already used up that slot. I feel like Caroline has already done that on behalf of everybody that had the vendetta against Linda and her family. The next scene that we saw was Diadem waiting for Miriam. Okay, so Miriam asked Diadem and Dabota out for lunch. First of all, she kept Diadem waiting, and I can understand. Like, Lagos is not the kind of place that you tell somebody to, and the person will like take time out of their day, leave their work or houses, get dressed, make up everything on point, and then enter the traffic, get there before you, wait 1 hour again on top of it for you, just for Miriam to come in and say she had to drop off something at DHL. I was pissed for Diadem's sake. I don't know how to explain it. I think she could have come up with something else. Diadem is the kind of person that she's not really talking, but in her confessional, also the same thing with Dabota as well. They are not really talking, but in their confessional, they say everything that they should have said. Like, I don't get it. Miriam is the kind of person, she will ask you questions that should get you talking. But I think that is rubbing Diadem the wrong way. Dabota as well. Whenever Miriam asks a question, they'll just be getting worked up. Like, I don't get it. Fine. If you don't want to answer the question, just say, you know what, I don't want to speak on it. And yes, you can say whatever you want to say about Miriam. She's nosy, she's this or that and that. Fine. Okay, but lunch is not only for eating. You make small talk at lunch, don't you? Like, I don't even get it. You try and indulge the person. Diadem was just complaining. At this point, maybe you should just answer the questions and let the girl rest. I can't lie, I found her slow. But then, in her confessionals, she's a little bit spicy. Same thing goes for Dabota as well. I don't know if I'm enjoying it. I don't know if I'm not enjoying it. Like, in the actual scenes, I feel like just fast forwarding. But then when it comes to their confessionals, I kind of, can be funny, and then I would enjoy it a little. So I don't know if I'm going to be enjoying them and Dabota's scenes as much if they continue in this manner, sincerely. Oh yeah, also... Guys, it is the Dabota's ass. Oh my god. All right. Moving forward. The next scene that we saw was Laura, her personal instructor. I think I liked this scene because it was quite relatable. The fact that you can tell that she's struggling, okay? She's struggling to get back into her fitness routine. Moving forward, it was Miriam's tea party, and the setup was good. Setup was beautiful and, very floral. Caroline and Miriam were kind of having a little catch-up. So they got talking, and of course, the topic of Laura came up. Caroline was like, she's in a position where she can acknowledge her mistakes and apologize for the role that she had to play. At some point, she had to say, both of them had their own parts to play, and she wouldn't want Laura to start acting like she's a victim or something. As much as she's willing to apologize, she also feels that Laura owes her an apology. But anyway, Caroline was like, I'm willing, I'm ready to clear the air, I'm ready to apologize and, move forward, move past this whole thing. It's getting tiring at this. And I love Caroline's composure. I don't know if there's anything I love about Caroline, is her composure. The other was just like, she's so clean, she's so posh, she's so, come on, this girl. I wish she can just really open up and be herself, for real. She'll be so entertaining. I laughed the way she said, oh, cow. And now those are Yoruba expressions. It was so funny. All of the ladies at this point had arrived except for Laura. So Miriam took her phone to call Laura. And then Laura was complaining something was wrong with her door. What is this makeup on her face? Hey, God, who did this to my Laura now? Everybody is looking gorgeous and everything. Laura will now come with her face with... No. I don't even know what to say about her gown. If it was appropriate for that occasion. That makeup, I couldn't just ignore. So, fast forward to when Laura arrived, because that was when the main event started, right? Miriam was waiting for her to arrive so that they would play the game. So Caroline read her question. The question was, have you ever heard any unflattering rumor about someone in your circle, and what did you do about that? And then from there, she went on to apologize to Laura. It looked genuine, it looked real, it looked deep, straight from the heart. But again, I've seen Caroline, I've seen her in her element. She can act, okay? That she was being genuine with that apology, because she really did apologize. Laura being who Laura is, if Laura didn't act the way she acted, it would have been fake. The Laura we know will not just be like, oh, apology accepted, you said right, everything is fine, I forgave you even before you apologized. That would not be Laura, okay? And for someone like Dabota to be like, that would never be me. I will never be in that situation. Imagine that Caroline was apologizing deep from her heart, but Laura was not giving the same energy. She was like, I would never. Even the fact that Caroline even extended the apology to her family members as well, I would never. I'm like, is your pride? At last, Laura said, you know what, I accept this apology. I thought it was going to be like a one-on-one thing, but I applaud Caroline's, maturity. Saying it in front of the ladies, it takes another level of maturity to do that, for taking the lead in giving an apology and not asking for one in return, because I know some people would have said, you know what, I've apologized to you, so where's my own apology now? That would have been disastrous at that moment. This was the highlight of the whole episode. So yeah, that was it for the episode 2 of Real Housewives of Lagos season 3. Guys, let me know what you think about this episode. Caroline saying something like, that I'm patient and kind does not mean that if you step on my toes, I will not, you will not see the other side of me. If you want to drag me, I'll drag you to hell. She has, dropped some hints here and there saying that, even though I have made this apology, it does not mean that, everything has to be fine between us. If you don't want it to be fine, I will give it to you, whichever way you want it. And I trust Caroline to deliver on that promise. It's almost as if I'm asking for trouble. Trust me, I don't like trouble. I'm not asking for trouble. I would love for them to be cool, and let's see what that looks like. Let's watch and see, guys. Let's watch and see. So as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and see you guys next time.